Sunday morning. I've got my coffee, I've got my car, I'm at my mate's place. As you may or may not be aware, I blew a diff up in it a little while back, and it was inevitable. It was an old diff. I knew it was on its way. I'd already had another diff organised, but yeah, she finally let go, so it's time to get it changed over. So I've got some mates coming around shortly. We're going to pull it apart. I'll show you what I've been doing in the meantime. Last video I chucked this manifold and carby on there. You can see it in the daylight now. It's driving really good. It's opened it right up, so I'm pretty happy with that. The steering's really positive. It's the Model A steering with the side steer. All the steering columns in. I didn't show you this last time, but not a lot to see, but she's all in there. She's working really nice. I'm pretty happy. So next weekend we've got Rattletrap, which is a beach racing event for traditional hot rods, which I'm looking forward to, and I'm just trying to get this thing ready for that. I've been hanging out for it. I missed out on Boogaloo this year because of my back. It's just too far to travel right now, but the Rattletrap event's not that far, and I've got some mates taking me up anyway, so we'll do what I'm looking forward to. So I managed to get myself a reasonably good diff. Seems to be really good actually, off a Model A guy, Scotty Pole. He hooked me up with this through another mate. So she's all painted up, ready to go. And yesterday afternoon I dragged it to my mate's place and I pulled the wheels and drums off it just to give us a bit of a head start for today, for the boys to come around. It's a pretty straightforward swap over. Got the hydraulic brakes in there, but got to weld some tabs on the new diff, but we'll do that once we get the old diff out. We'll line them up, make sure they're in the right spot. I'll try and give you a listen on what's going on in there, and if we have time to salvo I might pull it apart and we'll have a look inside, but I've got a spanner on the axle and she's quite hard to turn. But if I'll stick my phone in here and see if we can hear it. She's not sounding too healthy. Well, looky who we've got here again.
Yeah.
My mate Craig. How you going, buddy?
All good, mate.
He's already into it, under there.
That's it. Going from the Valiant to this.
Doesn't muck around. Working on a real hot rod today, mate.
That's it.
How does that make you feel?
Great. No, all good.
So Craig's brought his boys down, and they've been really helpful at the moment.
Yep.
I think they're playing games on their phone or something.
Yep.
You need to get outside and get a life, boys.
Yeah.
So what are your names?
Dylan.
Dylan?
And Jack.
Jack. Good to see you, boys.
You too.
Your hands aren't even dirty.
Yeah. Subscribe to Paul.
We'll sort it out, mate. Good on you, buddy. But we'll get your hands dirty today, hey?
Yep. Hopefully.
Even if we've got to throw you outside and roll you around in the dirt. So one of the big issues with these things, they ride really hard, so I'm just in the process of taking some springs out of the spring pack in the back, and they reckon 2's normally pretty good, so I'm just working that out now. Alright, with the transverse springs, they're not just a simple bolt in, they actually run short, they're attached under tension, and you need a tool to do it. So I don't have a tool, and I'm known to be a bit of a tool anyway, so I'm going to have a crack myself, but the best way to do it is while I've got the spring pulled apart. She's quite easy to stretch, so I'm just going to stretch it by hand and stick my my shackle in there. So we'll see how we go, but it should work. Now you need to get that little plate. There's a plate, just this one. Let's stick it on, because if I let go it's going to bend it. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thanks, mate. Diff's out. Craig's going to go in a minute. And Rod's tag teaming, so he's going to take over. But, he's really excited about being on camera too. Like you're just walking away. Right, so I've blown that diff apart, and to my surprise, look at these rollers. The problem that we had, torque tube leader roller at the top, there's a bit that blew out. So the diff itself, which I'm really surprised, let me just pull this out, is perfect. Like I thought the gears had gone, but they're fine. And you stick it back in there, slide in there, it's beautiful. Backlash is fine. So yeah. It does need bearings on it, but yeah, so it was there. That was the problem right there. She blew apart. But anyway, I need to make sure I've got some lube in that other one. But Happy days. Alright, so it's all done. We ran out of battery on my phone, so I didn't tape it all, but go for a spin, see what happens. Already sounds better. Well, I'm happy to call that a wrap. She's awesome. A few little things I've done over the last couple of weeks has really made a massive difference to this thing. So I've lost the growl in the back. She's driving really nice. I'm really happy, ready for Rattletrap. And I guess the next video you see, I'm going to take a bit of footage from there. Some of the racing and some of the cars, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But anyhow, that's it for today. I'm going to have a beer with my mate Rod and a few other mates, and so drive safe, be good to your mates, keep building them cars, and take it easy. Have a good one. See ya. Look at the state of that. That's the needle roller. That's where my noise was coming from, these guys. She's knackered.